So it says 30 peaches were sold, right? So they figured out that it becomes 504.
504. We're gonna make a number. The number is greater.
All right, so to start off, just melt some butter. Not too much. Spread it around. And then I'll be pouring in my batter. I'm not going to be making these too large, that way I can actually grab them and flip them over easily. But I'll show you about the size that I'll be using, and also show you when is a good time to actually flip them. All right. Now this recipe makes quite a few of these, so it's honestly quite filling, and I love that Walden Farms syrups. I've only tried the blueberry and the pancake syrups, but they also have strawberry, which I'm sure is just as good. So I'm definitely planning on trying that out at some point. I just haven't got around to it yet. You don't have to mix this in a blender or anything. I just did that because it was easy. And I mean, you could do it by hand with a whisk if you want. So that's about the size I'll be making. These pancakes, nothing, like I said, too crazy large, but that just makes it a little bit easier to flip them, because these are, as you can see, these are quite thin. These are much thinner than a typical pancake mix would make them. But I mean, that's why I guess they're possibly more on the crepe side rather than pancakes, but they taste great. So I've definitely been enjoying these, and they're, like I said, they're quite easy to make, and they're super filling for how much really the caloric value in these. So I think the entire batch of this batter is probably about 800 calories. And I mean, this will fill you up for sure. I mean, I'll probably make, I don't know, 10 or 15, maybe 10, 15 pancakes with this. So it's definitely filling, and a great way to keep yourself from being hungry on this diet, and also just to make you satisfied and have that, you know, any kind of sweet tooth that you might have could definitely be satiated with this. So I'm just waiting for it to bubble up a little bit more on this side before I flip it. Once I flip it, it'll just be, you know, not very long at all that I have to actually leave it cooking on the other side, because once, you know, I see the bubbles, that means it's pretty much cooked through. I'm just basically searing almost the other side. And once you get going with this as well, it does actually get faster. So once the pan's nice and hot, these go by, or making these pancakes is actually much quicker. So you'll see that it doesn't take very long really to get through all of this. first one. A little bit more butter. So this one looks more like your typical pancake for whatever reason. Not really sure why. Seems like the first one or two usually looks a little different than the rest. Again, I have no idea really why, but just how it is. Haven't this made 11 pancakes for me this time. I'm gonna be enjoying these with some Walden Farms syrup. I got the blueberry and the pancake. They're both fantastic and no calories, so pretty great. I found these at this one I found at Kroger. This one I had to actually order from Walmart.com. And I ended up getting I think I bought them in a pack of 6 of them, so that they actually end up being a little cheaper. But you can find this one right here at Kroger, and like I said, they're really great. I really recommend a lot of Walden Farms products. Some of them not so fantastic, such as the peanut butter is definitely not a good one. However, I do mix it in actual peanut butter and cream cheese just to add a little bit extra volume, and that's pretty great. But there you have it. I'm going to be chowing down on these, and it's quite a bit of food, like I said, for 800 calories, so it is a great option.